You still hear me?
Yes. Hey guys, here we are. We're in Pillars of Hercules, Spain, doing a range day. Alright, let's get this bad boy started. Damn, I didn't save my data cartridge. Cabin 1-1, Victor check.
Cowboy 13057.
Cabin 1-1, uniform check. I didn't do the load, that's why. Cowboy. If I can listen something. Cowboy 1-1, victory check. Cowboy 1-1, victory check. Cowboy 1-1, uniform check.
Cowboy 1-2, Victor check 2.
Cowboy 1-2, copy, Lima Charlie.
Gotcha. Viper 1-3, Victor check.
Roger, Lima Charlie.
Same tango.
Cowboy 1-4, how copy?
Cowboy 1-4, Lima Charlie.
Roger, 1 is INS aligned, bit test complete and ready to taxi.
Cowboy 1-2, I have no lines on my HSD. I'm gonna figure this out. Load your data cartridge. Yeah, I did already. Got all the comms in there, right? Weird. Viper 1-3 is ready to rock out when ready.
Roger, 1-3, if 1-2 cannot get his flight plan loaded, can you give him a mark point for Steer 5?
I can attempt.
I have hosted a data link. Do not forget to go into your ICP and load the other Hornet flight to your data link.
How do you do that?
You go to the top panel to list, then enter for data link. You're going to hit the right arrow to go to the next page, and you're going to use the down arrow to select slots 5, 6, 7, and 8, and then you just type in 2-1, hit enter, 2-2, enter, 2-3, enter, 2-4, enter to enter the data link numbers for those flight pieces.
You said 2-1, 2-2, 2-3, 2-4?
Affirm.
Copy, set up. 3. is ready for taxi.
Cowboy 1-1, ready for departure. Taxi, runway 29. Hold short.
I have a quick question for you. So, if I go to my TGP and I switch it to air to ground, it just says not timed out. Is there a reason for that?
Because you're on the ground.
Copy.
Hi, Calgary Flight. We are rolling.
He's waiting on 2.
One will take active left.
Cowboy 1-2, taxi clear of the runway.
Do you want 3 and 4 to hold short or stagger?
Stagger. We'll do 4-ship takeoff.
3. 3 has active left.
Cowboy 1-3, taxi clear of the runway. Cowboy 1-4, taxi clear of the runway.
Brakes on. Run them up. Brakes off. Full burn. When we take off, we'll do 7.5 degrees up, turn to steer 2, 350 knots.
Cowboy 1-2, taxi clear of the runway. Cowboy 1-1, resume on navigation. Cowboy 1-2, hold short. Cowboy 1-3, resume on navigation. Cowboy 1-2, resume on navigation. Cowboy 1-4, hold short. Cowboy 1-4, resume on navigation.
Cowboy 1-1 going to uniform 17. Cowboy Flight checking in on uniform 17.
Cowboy 1-4, radio check, uniform 17.
Lima Charlie.
Speed check.
345.
Copy 345.
7.5 degrees up. Casper, how copy? Roger, loud and clear. Slightly broken. We are heading towards Tier 3. Cowboy Flight will meet you at Tier 3. We will be at about 25,000 feet. Cowboy Flight referencing Tier 3. And we're aiming for 25,000 feet.
3.
I've come off.
4.
Sorry. 1 is off the burn. Speed is coming down to 300 knots. Cowboy 1-1, Vincent at 126.
Fenced in at 126.
4 fenced in at 126.
Sorry, speed is coming down to 260. I'm going to try to level at 25 and then increase speed. We will go fingertip right, so 2 on my left wing, and then 3 and 4 off my right.
3 and 4 on right.
4 copies.
One leveling 25,000. Speed coming up to 325. Hornet Flight, send your 3 and 4 home.
Copy, send clear for home.
Alright, 1 has leveled, speed is 325. I'm going to start pushing to Mach .9. Pushing in 3, 2, 1. Alright, Cavalry 1 holding Mach .9. Alright, Hornet Flight is going to be cleared hot on the range first. We are approximately 4 minutes or so behind you.
Chaff, flare.
Hey, firm 2 and 3 looking good. 4, when you get up here, go to 3's the right wing.
Copy, is 3 on the left or right?
3 will be on your right.
Copy. Y'all are still pushing 0.9, correct?
We are about 8.6. Sorry, 0.86.
Copy.
If you hold up your right hand and you just look at your fingertips, 2 is on the left, and then 3 and 4 make the right 2 fingers. That is the fingertip right formation. Left would be the same thing, but opposite sides.
Copy.
Cavalry flight, once we pass tier 3, we're going to go to a trail formation to prepare for the range.
Distance for trail.
Let's go quarter miles.
3.
Alright, Cavalry Flight represents Tier 4 in 3, 2, 1, Steer 4. Slight left. Alright, 2-minute warning, 2-minute warning. Prepare for trail. Alright, Cavalry Flight, go trail now. Reference Tier 5. And you will be weapons free.
Chaff, flare.
Maybe 5 on that range. What exactly are the targets?
There's a range of buildings and then ground target, other ground targets as well, hangars. No, that didn't work the way I wanted to. Okay. Damn it.
Hornet flight out from range, head back to the
Roger. Alright, Cavalry 1-1 is in. God damn it.
We are weapons hot,
Correct.
correct?
Paveway. Paveway.
Viper
Paveway.
3, paveway.
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 Cavalry 1 paveway, rolling up.
Chaff, flare.
Cowboy 1-4, splash, good effect on target.
Corner 1-1, Viper 1-1.
It appears there's also a wide range of static aircraft down on the range as well.
Hornet 1-1, Viper 1-1.
Hornet 1-1, this is Cowboy 1-1, send traffic.
Hold and close 0.4. Waiting for your clear out.
Roger, Cowboy flight is out and heading to steer 4.
Affirm. Hornet flight down.
There are a wide, looks like extra targets on the range, C-130s and other static targets that we were able to hit. If you have a hard time visually identifying it, there is a green patch with lots of small dirt roads running across it. That is the range. Cowboy flight, actually we're going to flow out to steer 3. Reference steer 3 and turn back in.
Full copy, 2-3.
Two, check speed brakes.
Hornet 1-2, copy.
Okay, we're going to get some altitude. Alright, Cowboy flight is leveling at 26,000. Steer 3, turn it back in.
Hornet 1-2, confirm splash, good effect on target. One two is out to the northwest.
Hornet 1-1's out, northwest.
Alright, we have lost tab. His net and computer's crashed. Cowboy flight is turning in. 2-4, check in.
4 checking in.
Two, how copy?
Wise, I'm about 2 minutes behind you guys, heading towards Tier 3. Do you want me to just turn into the range now?
Yeah, you can turn in from steer 4.
Copy.
Alright, Cavalry Flight is turned in to the range. One is in.
Hornet flight south.
Hornet flight is running to tier 4.
Roger. Casper, if you have Discord up, can you respond to Tab and let him know that we understand?
Hey, turn. Me too.
Paveway.
4 paveway.
Paveway.
One paveway. One has 2 GBUs left and 089 fuel.
4 has 2 GPUs left and 089 fuel.
2, what is your fuel stain weapons? Cavalry 1-2, how copy?
4 splash at effect.
Hornet flight, 765.
Copy, Cowboy 1-2.
Roger, got you. What's your fuel state?
Fuel state 8-1. Are we on UHF, I guess?
No, we're on Victor 2 and Uniform 17.
Roger. Cowboy 1-2 on Victor 2 now.
Hornet 1-1, Viper 1-1.
Roger. This is Cavalry 1, send traffic.
After our next run, we're gonna head to the tanker, grab the gas, and come back to the range.
Roger, you realize the tanker is all the way to the Gibraltar, correct?
Hey, turn.
It's up to you. You can if you want, but it's about 120 miles to the south.
Unless we have an alternate airfield where we can get some gas and take back off. That's our best bet. Give us some training as well, I guess.
You could fall back to the carrier, refuel, and
Chalice 1, Cowboy 1-2. Declare. Cowboy 1-2, Chalice 1. Contact is friendly.
Hey, Peter Pab, thanks for the follow, buddy. Alright, Cavalry Flight is flown back to Steer 4. My second bomb was a miss. I don't know where it went.
Paveway.
Cowboy 1-2 paveway.
Alright, let me...
So for the laser code, you only change your GGP code and LFP code, or
You just change the TGP code, and you set it to combat.
Hey, Ripper, do you by any chance know what the keyboard key binding for trim reset is?
I do not offhand. I have it bound to a button on my stick.
Just figured that out, just to see. Cowboy 1-2, good, shack.
Roger. Alright, Hornet Flight, state your intentions.
Hornet 1-1, stand by.
Alright.
Hornet 1-1, Viper 1-1.
Send traffic.
Be advised, both me are low on fuel. You possibly looking to tanker or possibly going back to boat, waiting to a buy on 1-2.
Roger. You should be able to hot refuel on the boat.
They firm, we're gonna head back to the boat then.
Roger. Alright, one is at steer 4, turning back into steer 5.
Viper flight, be advised, Hornet is going to be orbiting TE-4 in a left-hand orbit at flight level 22.
Affirm.
Chaff, flare.
Four has reached tier 4, turning back in towards tier 5.
Hornet 1-2 now orbiting TE-4, flight level 22, altimeter 29 and 92.
Alright, Cowboy 1-1 is in on the range.
Is there a way to send data on in air to ground?
Yes, you should be able to lock it up and then send a mark point. I just don't know offhand which keybind is for the mark point. Paveway. I believe it's going to be page down. It should be like the comm switch out. It's the opposite of data link.
Oh, okay. Didn't think I had that map.
Alright, I'm going to attempt it right now. Let's see.
Cowboy 1-2 turning in on range.
Affirm.
Cowboy 4, turning in on range. finally seeing those C-130 and like a 737 going after the airliner.
Roger. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff down there. It tripped me out at first. I thought I was looking at the wrong thing, but then I realized there's a bunch of other static targets that's not showing up on the recon.
Paveway.
Four.
Paveway.
Okay, I'm gonna take a picture of this because this is showing the pads. I see the airliner. I see the C-130s,
Paveway.
other airfield. Bingo.
4/NC.
Bingo, guys, looking good. I've taken some aerial photos of the range as well, so I will post those so that way next time we have a more better understanding of it. We can see it better now. One is steer 4 and turn it back to steer 5. I have 1 GBU left and 0.77 pounds. Sorry, 0.77.
4 is Winchester and bombs. I have 0.82 pounds. Check on the airliner. Is Dakota for bomb?
Yeah, Dakota for air to ground.
Yeah, Dakota and 0.72.
Roger. Winchester is everything.
Copy. What more you know?
I can't remember what the other one for air to air is, but it's a state like Dakota, but I can't remember what it is. I think it's Arizona is air to air.
Do you want me to keep the steer 6 or just keep orbiting around 4?
You can orbit around 4. We don't need to go to 6 or 7. They're just there. What we'll do is once we drop the last of these bombs, we'll flow back to our airbase and we'll do pattern work and touch and goes while the Hornet flight finishes out. Viper 1's in traffic.
How much fuel do you got there?
We have 7,500 pounds.
Hey, friend, if you want to go back to base and land and buddy lays and do some back rolls on the way back.
We were looking at doing some pattern work once we get back to the base while you complete out your air to ground.
Stay fair.
Paveway.
Alright, 1 paveway away. Roger, my last one is a miss. It did not track at all. Shoot. Okay. Like every flight, you can jettison your stores. Let's climb to 25,000, and we're going to rally at steer 3.
Chaff, flare.
Alright, 2 coming over your head.
Looking.
Chaff, flare.
I'm at 26,000. Sorry, 27,000.
Oh, visual.
Like every 1-1 is fenced out at 062.
Hello, 1-2 fenced out at 064.
Alright, we're going to reference steer 2. 4, how copy?
4, good copy. Fenced out at 075. Just on the last of my center line tank, I'm gonna jettison at 1620.
A firm. We are about 10 miles behind you, coming up behind you.
Good copy. What's your current altitude?
We're at 27,000 and Mach 9 or Mach 0.95.
Good copy. Descending to 27,000. I'm at Mach 0.93.
A firm.
Chaff. Flare.
Forward tank away.
Hornet flight, how copy?
Send it.
When I make a revision to this mission, I will move the tanker over on the coast between the carrier and the range.
April.
I'm watching your Hornet flight, so do your calls over uniform.
April. One holding matter.
All right, Hornet 1-2, call the ball.
4, what airport are we returning to?
It's going to be Steer 1. It's Rota Naval Air Station. Hornet 1-1. Call the ball.
Florida 1-1, roger.
Oh, he's... We are currently 66 miles out from Steer 1. At 60 miles, I'll begin a 5 degrees nose down descent.
For radio check on Victor 2.
Copy.
1 copies. 1 is preparing descent. Descending now. 5 degrees down. Holding 0.90 Mach.
Perfect.
We will be flying perpendicular to the runway, so what we'll do is we'll do an overhead brake to the left and fall into the pattern to make the landing.
Roger. 4, roger. What altitude do you want to do that at?
We'll do the brake at 1,500 feet.
Copy. Copy. I'm going to slow down past 0.9 Mach to let you guys catch up.
Roger, send traffic, you are broken.
Be advised, we are taking off on the deck heading back to the AF.
Roger, we're almost to our airfield and we will do the pattern work here. 10870, 10870. Dang it, what is that runway? 08. Hi, Roger. Cowboy Flight, the TACAN is 23 X-ray. The ILS frequency is 108.70, 108 TAC 70, sorry. And the runway is 80.
Altitude. Altitude.
What was the ILS one more time?
Sorry, repeat.
Altitude one more time? I mean the ILS frequency one more time?
ILS freak is 108 TAC 70.
Roger.
And that's for runway 08.
You said 108, tax 7.
Correct.
Data.
Advise, how do I get the dot 7 in there?
You don't have to type the dot 7. All you type is the 1087 and hit enter. I had eyes on home plate.
1-2 is on your right wing.
Hey, firm. What we'll do is we will go across the runway, make the left-hand brake, fall into the pattern, and then make landings on runway 08. So we'll be making the landings to the west.
Left hand pattern?
Yes, left-hand pattern.
Who's getting on your left? No, Nick.
No, yeah.
Right wing.
No, yeah, you're good where you're at. Alright, I'm shallowing my descent to 2.5 degrees.
Data.
Advise, I just crossed over the runway now, making a big left.
Rogers, just make that brake and then make a left pattern around to the runway to land back to the left.
Got it.
I'm visual on you. We are just almost at the runway now, leveling at 13,000. I missed the altitude.
Did you say 13,000?
Sorry, 1,300. I missed the altitude.
Chaff. Flare.
One break.
Chaff. Flare. Chaff. Flare. Chaff. Flare.
Advise, eyes on you. 2, break.
Hey, firm. Eyes on 4, and we're following in to the pattern with you. You are now in the lead.
Copy, we're doing touch and go or full stop?
My fuel is 042, so I'm good for a couple rounds of touch and goes.
Copy, I'm at 051.
2 Zach 034. I'm still good.
Alright, Roger. Alright, 1 is turning downwind. I'm gonna come out a bit.
Turning downwind.
Two, this is a left-hand pattern because we're making a left hand into the runway.
Yes, it can.
Okay, just want to make sure I was saying it right.
Copy, I am turning the final now.
Confirm. I'm not going to extend it far out as he did. As soon as he passes, I'm going to go and turn. Alright, one is turn and final. Oh, sorry, one is turn and base. One is turn final.
He's turning base.
One is on final.
Be advised, I just had an EVS fault when I went to go in. Looks like it's gone away now, but do you want to continue touch and go, or do you want to put her down?
You can do full stop on the next land.
Okay, copy. Done final.
One is down on the go.
Just for my information, what speed do you usually try and hit the deck at?
I usually land around between 160 and 180. I do land a bit fast, but usually if you stick between 160 and 180 and a 2.5 degrees down with the carrot inside the landing bracket, you should be good.
Okay, I was just curious. Who's down, but
Roger. And then usually the pattern we fly about 300 knots and 1,500 feet. I don't know what real world actually is, but that's just the way we've done it.
yeah, real world, the touch and goes I've seen, they definitely fly a lot closer to base and lower, but that's also real world, not a sim, so.
Yeah.
4 turning in. And 4 gear down. Be advised, my ADS fault is that my gear is no longer working. I forget, is there a manual gear down?
Try Control G or Alt G for the emergency down. Roger. 1 is going to form up on 4 to try to visually ID the gear. Did you exceed 300 knots with the gear down?
I might have, I don't think I did, but that could be it.
Either that or something happened when you pulled up.
That was probably it. Pulled too late.
Yeah, gear definitely don't appear to be down, and the gear doors appear to be jarred.
Copy. I'm gonna attempt to do a belly landing on the next pass.
Kind of wish you had that center tank now, don't you?
Yeah, I kinda do.
Warning, warning,
I'm gonna let
warning, warning.
down first. I'll go in last. Yeah, head from the runway and I'll fog it up.
Roger. 2, you land next. I'm going to orbit.
2 copy. Two turn base.
Chaff, flare.
And if this happened to realize, that would be a fucking bad day for maintaining.
Oh yeah, I've had it happen once.
Oh god.
The pilot forgot to put up his gear,
Nice.
and he was going at least 300 or 350 before he got it up.
To be honest.
Yeah, nothing was wrong with it. We just had to check it.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, Alice. The dude is a Raptor avionics.
Oh nice. I'm Viper weapons.
Nice.
Yep. Real exhausted right now. Just got back from red flag the other day.
Oh yeah.
1 is on final.
Doing a full stop.
Yep, full stop. Hornet flight, how copy?
Send it.
Alright, Viper flight is done. We are landing. 4 has gear failure, so we were coming to a full stop. Two, stay right.
Copy.
Eyes on both ships.
Alright, 1 is down.
Wheelie.
I got explosions on the runway.
Copy, that wasn't me.
It appears 2's gear failed.
You want me to still try and go down here?
Yeah, 1 is off the runway. Stay left. He's on the right side of the runway. Dang it! I wish I would have got a screenshot. I think there's going to be a bad tile, is what I think is what's going to happen there on that runway. So stay left. Be careful.
Stay left, copy.
Yep, stay left. He was on the right hand side, and he was down and fine. So either he tail struck or there's a bad tile. Hey, dude, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I have no idea what just happened. If I could just collapse after I was going slow.
Okay, I was wondering because I couldn't see. I just saw the explosion, so I'm thinking it was a bad tile.
Oh, okay.
Did you say stay right or left?
Or else stay left.
Copy.
I just went down the left side with no issue. He was on the right side, and it collapsed after he was under 60 knots.
Yep.
What's funny is my Discord push to talk is the same as my Victor, so I'm talking to both of y'all, but neither one of y'all can hear each other.
Oh.
Or else, he, 4 is on final right now for his landing. Oh.
Coordinate 1-1, Viper 1-1.
This is Cowboy 1-1, send traffic.
Stand by. Be advised, Coordinate 1-1, defensive bandit, 6 o'clock.
Roger, Viper 1-4 is down, belly landed. He survived.
A-firm.
Damn it.
Coordinate 1-1, Viper 1-1, be advised, we're going to be touching down at your base.
Hey, Ripper, should I just exit out now?
Yeah, exit. The Hornet flight is coming in to land at the base.
I was very confused when on my screen they started doing barrel rolls above me, but in the non-good way.
I think they were mock dogfighting each other.
Gotcha.
Cowboy 1-1, Hornet 1-2, what is your time frequency?
Wait one. Sorry, wait one. Tower Freak is. Tower Freak is 306 TAC 85. How copy?
Coordinate 1-1. Next time, get a clearance before landing.
One 1-2. How copy? Oh, I'm on the wrong freak now. That's why. Damn it. Okay. It is 3. One 1-2. How copy?
2 copies.
Okay. Yeah, I had switched to this channel, and I was trying to tell you this what this channel was over this channel, not realizing you weren't hearing me.
That makes a lot of sense. Hornet 1-2 is on final.
Roger, you will want to be careful. We did have one guy have
Runway 29.
gear collapse. There may be a bad tile on one of the runway pieces. Last Hornet is coming in now.
For final, runway 2 timing.
Coordinate 1-2. Next time, wait your turn.
Alright, exit out once you're ready, or once you're done. Not bad, guys.
What do you guys think about Hornet flyby?
I was trying to figure out how the hell you had a bandit. And I was like, okay, somebody must have went rogue. No.
I actually did some buddy lasing as well. It's actually pretty fun.
Nice.
We're considering trying to bomb the base.
hit that fourth wire and I carried it, dude. And I almost
Yeah, did you get Ripple's shitty carrier? I mean, Casper's shitty landing on stream?
Oh yes, I got it on stream. It's all on video. It was, you could tell he cut it too quick. He just barely got lined up in time, and then like at first it looked like it was gonna be a one wire, but you ended up catching the fourth wire.
I thought I was over that, dude. I thought I was going over the deck.
Oh, I missed my first GBU because you told me there was no laser arm switch in the Hornet, but there is.
That's my fault. I think the plan takes one miss.
I know I missed two. The last one, it went off and it didn't even go anywhere in the direction my laser was pointing. So I have no idea what happened with that one. But it tripped me out the first pass because I looked down and I was on the TGP and I saw C-130s. And I didn't see any C-130s on the recon. So I was like, am I looking at the right spot? So eventually I was like, well, I don't think there's any. I was like, whatever. So I just locked it up and dropped it. And then I got a picture of the range overhead where the fire's burning, and you kind of see where the stuff was. There's like two parallel dirt roads at the top and the bottom, and there's a bunch of little dirt roads crisscrossing. And then you have like one dirt road that has a bunch of the C-130s on it. There's a runway that runs that between those two. There's two bomb targets. North of those roads is a little lake with a bridge. That's the bridge target. So now that I have that picture, I can kind of see the range better, what's actually happening.
I think next week we can do some buddy lasing practice. That's actually really fun.
We can do that. I'm all for that, for doing some more stuff. When we do Thursday, when we do the dogfight training, we're going to do a couple of different gun modes. So... Dude, I tell you what, dude, you and the tab, when y'all were really tight, that looked really, really good.
Yeah, I was just doing practice on that too.
We were a little too fast for Alice to catch up before we got to the range.
I saw you got fast, and I was like, oh god, they're really tight in the heat. Me and Alex were
still working on, but
when we flew in, we were tight as hell as well.
yeah, I'm still working on that formation flying tight close.
Small adjustments, very small.
Yeah, so I called that we're going to the next tier point, and then I guess you didn't anticipate the turn, and all I saw you go almost next to my nozzle. The dude, I was like,
yeah.
Oh. And then we got down there to right before the turn, I caught up to you guys, but then I was going a little bit faster, so I shot over. So I tried to slow down, wasn't happening, so I pulled up, and then I was like, shit, now I don't know where they are. I was like, I don't want to get a fucking wreck.
Yeah.
Collision. So then I kind of like pulled off to the right, and I'm like, I have no clue where they are. And then I look over, and you guys are like 2 miles to my left. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't realize I was that far away.
The range is kind of hard to see though.
It is. That's one reason why I grabbed that one screenshot of it overhead. So now that we've gone there, we can kind of have an idea of what it's like. There's another one, but it's on the north side of the country. It would be like a freaking long haul flight. Maybe, well, I was gonna say maybe one flight we could take off from there, put a tanker midway, hit the tanker, go to the range, hit the tanker on the way back. But that right there, from there to there, is an hour. So the flight to the other range would be like a freaking 3-hour flight.
It was weird when Alex took off. He had less fuel than me for some reason. He had 12.
It's because I was in afterburner for a lot of the time, catching up to you.
I thought when you had that take off, I thought I was wrong.
I got the TAC view of your carrier landing. I'm going to run it through the LSO bot.
Oh god.
How was my landing?
Mine, I didn't turn it on in time. It says you got the 2-wire. It gave you a grade of C, but you have a lot of low and slow, and you were far left and then on to the right, and it took you a minute to get center line. I can't.
2-wire?
It says a 2-wire. It didn't look. It looked like you were gonna hit the freaking 1-wire, but then you hit the. I thought it was like the 4, but.
I did too. I thought I was going over to death, dude. I started going.
So I'm not 100% sure on that one, but I got it on video. I will clip the video out so you can see it. But
Me or Casper?
both of y'all, I got video of both of y'all landing. I just didn't turn the tack view on in time to capture your landing. I didn't think about it until you were like almost landing.
I might have his. I recorded the whole flight.
Yeah, all you gotta do is just save it to the text file and then upload it to the LSO bot, and it will grade them.
How'd the pass on the airfield look?
It looked pretty good. I missed it because I was changing views once I realized that you were coming overhead. But I am going to open the
Someone
other
was
one.
like in the chat, what the fuck, those hornets?
They were like, them hornets stuff.
It's kind of fun in attack view of our range. We all, on that first pass, pretty much pickled at the same time.
Yeah, yeah, within like seconds of each other.
And so you just see 4 bombs. I like, who was that? Was it you, Ripper? No, or... That might have been you. There's one of your guys' GBUs, like, drops and just immediately hard turns to the right. Like, hard. I'm like, shit. That little guy had a mission.
I want that one. No. That poor Tab, his computer crashed on him and the internet went out. I understand. It's exactly what happened to me and Alex yesterday when I was trying to do this.
You see the message he sent me.
Oh, dude, it shows his disconnected plane just flying into the ground, just like tumbling on the tack view anyway. That's funny. But hey, I'm just kind of happy to finally get to fly with Oralis.
I know it's been a while
Yeah.
since coming, but
Yeah.
Considering the fact that we managed to keep order in the air, that was not bad.
Managed to do it.
We all kept like our line in order. You guys dropped at the same time. Me and my women dropped at the same time.
Oh yeah. Everyone did really good on, and the spacing was good, except for like you said, the first one we were all pickled at the same time, but after that we all had really good timing. I just do not know what happened.
Also been partly because when we went into that trail, we were already so close to the range that we didn't have a lot of time to like break off. And that's why I asked, I was like, are we weapons free? Because I saw the little line coming and I was like,
Yeah,
what?
wherever I'm gonna go, I gotta go now.
like this is gonna get awkward.
Yeah. That's why as soon as I called it, I went to burner to like give some space. But no, yeah, that worked pretty well. Like I said, tomorrow night will be a flight. It'll be Vipers and Hornets again, so you can do either or. But the Hornets will be shooting harpoons at ships, and the Vipers will be doing sea-added escort. So, and then Thursday night will be the dogfight training. So,
When's the next Armor 3 mission?
Friday night.
Because I want to do some multiplayer. I got all the mods and shit set up.
Friday will be good because Friday we're doing a training exercise. So it'll be it won't be a whole lot of pressure, so we can make sure we can get all your team speak and everything set up. So
Okay.
What kind of trainer are we doing?
we are going to do an amphib assault on the Florida Keys map using the LAVs. So
So I get to fly a little bird overhead and provide overwatch?
potentially, it depends on how many people we have. The more people, the better. But yeah,
Like I played Arma 3 a fuck ton when it came out, and it's changed a whole lot since then. I really like the new mission editor. I'm just messing around with it yesterday.
oh yeah. Have you seen any of the Zeus?
Yeah, I was around when Zeus came
Okay.
out.
Yeah, the 3D mission editing and then the ability to Zeus the op in the middle is freaking awesome. I wish DCS and BMS had some kind of Zeus type thing where somebody could God mode and respawn stuff in, but it is what it is.
Is the trainer super up though?
No, the training server is not, but I can't turn it on tomorrow. We were doing something. Oh, I'm working on getting the capture the flag stuff installed. So I'm waiting for the guy to email me back. We're trying to get the scripts and the missions, and then we're going to have 1 day a week it's open to the public that anyone can join. There's no mods needed. It's all vanilla, but it's a capture the flag. And it's the same stuff they use for the tournament. So my goal is that we get, I think we need like 6 guys. If we get 6 guys together and good, that we can enter one of the tournaments. So
You have like a server on mission where I can just mess around with some of the ace equipment.
I can host something if you want.
well, yeah,
that'd be great.
like Casper said, once the training server, I can turn the training server on tomorrow. But when the training server is up, it's a map with everything you need, and you can log in and somebody can Zeus and put enemy down, and you can mess with the arsenal. It has all the vehicles on it. The vehicles all have respawn, so it's set up for you can just go out there and test and train and blow stuff up. So, but alright guys, I'm off. Y'all take it easy. Like I said, tomorrow night we'll do the harpoon mission. So,
Yeah, thanks. See you.
alright guys, that's it for the stream. Y'all take it easy. Again, like I said, we'll be back tomorrow night.